Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Remnants of the Precursors, and I have no other way to put this. This is a mess of a game at this point. The Meklar and the Gearhead seem poised to be duking it out for dominance at the end of the game here, so it's probably going to come down between those two, but I'm going to live as long as I can. The Psilons fortunately should be able to maintain a buffer for me, although it doesn't look like they have been getting in fights with anybody, although there is no treaty between them, the Meklar and the Gearheads. They don't like that we broke a non-aggression pact, but they're not holding it against us too badly. What is more interesting down here is I'm trying to fend off a bunch of these very nasty rocket ships, along with a brand new, I don't know what it is, I think I don't know what it is, Marauder. And yeah, it's this could be bad, this could be good. It's another large hull. So what's going on with us is that we have a bunch of defenses up here, which is actually fairly important because we have, well, for want of a better term, we need to be watching our borders a bit because I don't want the Meklar to decide, hey, let's punch these guys out like they did before. But I think okay, let's make sure we're sending the right ship there while I'm talking. Good. Okay. But what is going to be happening here, if you may have noticed last episode, we got a bunch of techs knocked out all at once, and that's usually a good time for us to do another ship redesign. I know there are intergalactic stargates on the horizon, and there's always certain things that you could try to put in there and wait for, but we're getting late in the game, and I think we need to use our 2 artifact planet tech advantage there. But we have these things, you guys coming after here. Once again, it's fascinating that they're evacuating their people. Well, not just evacuating, they're actually trying to send it to take on Corinth, which is exciting. But NeoBM is where we're going to be doing our next battle, and then we'll have to probably get to Neo Lead. These things are going to get there a little bit late. We do have another Dreadstar over here. I don't know if one is going to be enough to take on these. I don't know what the Marauders are going to do. I don't know nothing, but I do know I am going to want to fight, and hopefully I will be able to take on this fight. But let's do a design first. The Met Cruncher Facebook is going to be what we scrap. And although it's nice to have some very huge ships, I'm wondering if I want to make a large ship instead of a huge ship. I want to see what I can fit on it, because I want to be able to churn out some of these things faster. Right now, my tech dominance is at least able to take on the early game, and we haven't even talked about purple. These are the Unas, as I think Modnar pointed out in another comment before. The Unas are very interesting because we have just recently eclipsed them in strength, and they are very interesting because they're at war with only one faction, which is the humans, which means the humans are down here somewhere. So the NeoHumans obviously want to eat them for lunch. Theoretically, that means that if we can get kind of like a pass key down here, we could start working our way into this tail to try and gain some more land. Will it be enough to take on the Meklar Menace? I don't know, but it certainly gives us enough room to do something. But I need to kind of take out this push. But fortunately, because this is so far away from here, the Meklar are likely going to be focused on this. So if I can stay east of the nebula and kind of hoover all of these up, that would be great. But let's do designs first. I want to check out and see a prototype here for a large. We're just going to clear everything. Now there's a few things that we definitely need here. We still have size 4 engines, which could be improved. Which means we are going to have class 5 maneuverability. Let's start with all the goodies here. I still want a battle scanner here. Is there any other accessories I might want? We could try fitting in an automated repair system. I don't know if it's as good on a large ship as it is on a huge ship. But it does take up 73 space, and we have 2,000 space. So that might actually work. Alright. So we need to get titanium, because that's where we're at for defense. We need to get the best computers that money can buy. We need to get the best shields that money can buy. This is going to be a front-lining kind of ship. If we have our Dreadstar shooting torpedoes, I want something that's maneuverable, that's going to be able to move things in. We still have 1,500 worth of space to play with. So what's good here? Firing 3 times per turn for an auto blaster seems exciting. Antimatter torpedoes. I can't talk. Oh my god. Okay. We already have torpedoes. I could get some Stinger missiles, which is what has been hurting us a bit more. I mean, we also have the phasers are an option. If I remember right, one of these has like better range. I think it's the heavier phaser. It doesn't show here, or maybe I'm missing it. But maybe we just, let's see what we do with auto blasters. We could throw 29 auto blasters on there, and that seems scary as hell. I'm not going to lie. That is 4 to 16 damage. I wonder sometimes if the phasor is better, but it is a triple shot of a gun. I mean, maybe we just stick with that. I mean, after all, we have the torpedo ships that are able to like blast down stuff. If we do like anti-missile rockets, the problem is that that takes up quite a bit of space. Still, that is a pretty good defense here. And we're no, oh my gosh, we're so close. Not losing a lot of firepower to do it. Can we fit just something else in just for a little bit of utility? Like, I wouldn't mind having some bombs on here just for ground attacks. I mean, the Omega 5 is good. The Stinger missiles are also pretty damn good. Put 6 of those on there. So yeah, that seems adequate. I mean, this is obviously, we're going Facebook level 2. We're gonna make it. I don't know what color I want. I didn't think this through very hard. And we've been doing kind of the cobalt here. We could do the green. The red doesn't show up very well on this hull, but maybe, ooh, I kind of like this one for a large design. So maybe if we go ahead, we're going to be deleting this one. I could delete the colony ships, but we have them out in the field, and the hypers are technically better. I don't know if this is the best balance of anything, but it is what we're going to do. My big goal is to have a ship that can actually survive getting into deployment. It still costs a pretty penny, though. So, yeah. Let's see, like, compared to these, this one only costs 300, this only costs 300. So, for 4 of these, we can make 1 of these. It's fine. Let's go ahead and scrap these. We'll get some billions of credits back. Let's go ahead and copy the prototype here. That looks pretty good with the default color. Looks pretty good with the red, the yellow. I kind of like the no tent, as weird as it is. And obviously we need to give it a dumb name. Vanguard, no. Auto Pew Pew. Because, I mean, obviously you can't fire. Oh, it's got to be 3 pews because it's a triple laser thing. So here we go with our terrible ship names. We have some sure why not still in orbit, a few still in transit. We finally have another ship with some battle scanners. We have these. They're still getting built. And let's see here. I think we've done enough rocket buddies for today. So instead, let's do an auto pew pew. Only 2 years. That's not terrible. How many for you? That's the wrong button. All right. How do I play this game? So only 1 in 3 years, but that's not terrible. I think we want a rally point to be, let's make it, obviously I need to hit the correct rally point button. All right, so set rally point down here. And we'll do the same for you. So we have a lot of rocket buddies. They're good escort ships. But at the end of the day, we need a little bit more firepower, which means we have these sitting here, and they look like they want to have a good time. And we have you that's continuing to build these, although I'm currently building a bunch of missile bases there. Let's see if we can speed up Neoceros just a little bit here. Let's transfer some funds. How about this many? So 5 years, 1 in 46 years. It could work. Like, we don't have anybody just flat out attacking us right now, so that's a plus. I don't think we do. Alright, well, I hope not. Because we have all of these big ships here. Alright. Should be fine. So I think Neo New Earth We're going to let this one finish, and then we can switch production. That'll be okay. So our goal here is to fend off this war and see how long we can stay in the game. Let's go. All right, so we're here. We bombard. And once again, our plan is just to completely destroy them. So it's going to take a few more turns. There's Scatter Pack 8 missiles. I could have used that last turn. And we can frame another race. Let's frame the... who do we want to frame? Let's frame the Meklar. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade our bases as well. So let's just go to our design pack real quick. If we go back to our prototype here and copy this. If we upgrade to the scatter pack here, that's a lot more bang for your missile. Okay. You get 5 shots or 2 shots. We get 4 in there. There we go. I think this is fun. So pew 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 pew. Let's go ahead and save this design. Let's go ahead and scrap this one. And we're going to deploy this one, and we're going to call it the Sting Pew Pew Pew. Because look, it's actually like a bee. So that works out pretty well. Now if we go up here, are y'all still building what you're supposed to? You defaulted back to rocket buddies. I understand why. Let's do a stinger here. Let's do a stinger here. Okay, so fortune favors something. You guys still get there in 2 years. You guys get here in a year. Our defenders are here on time, and then we'll need to move down here. We should be faster than they are. They're reinforcing over here, so I'm a little concerned about that push. They're reinforcing over here, so I'm concerned about that. We have a shit ton of rocket buddies. We have some backup colony ships. It's a plan. It's not the best plan, but it is a plan. Meanwhile, we have lots of reinforcing going on and lots of moving around here. I do wonder if the Meklar are going to come after me. But if they do, you know what? I've survived longer in this game than I really should have. So, bomb it out. Oh, Psilons. Mercurite missiles. We could just undo it again. I think what we're going to do instead is construction, because that's going to give us some more building for a future huge ship that we'll need to build. What? We were framed while also stealing from them. Let's ignore it. Oh, hello, Saccharin. There are so many complex environments in all these worlds. We like to do billion credits. Sure, you people that blew up half the population. Yeah, I'll be fine with the Meklar. Who cares if I'm making you stronger? Anything I can do to build my trade here. So missile bases, missile bases. Alright, seems fine. I said, oh, are they running? They are running. Excellent. Okay. So they're scared of us. We got 2 years to get here. They'll get there in a year. I don't know if they'll be able to bomb it out in a year, but if they are, we have a colony ship to back that up. So let's move you in position just a little bit closer. Yeah, seems fine. So there's our first Stinger Pew Pew off the line. And you're going to continue to build the mech torps. I think that's fair for now. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the plan. The plan was to churn out a bunch of these. So 3 per year seems pretty solid. Let's go ahead and okay, for some reason that didn't work very well. Fleet deployment. We need to put you down here as well. So this is exciting to an extent. Obviously we have some border squabbles going on. It looks like they failed in their conquest miserably. So good job, more stingers. Hostile forces. I have a feeling that's going to be a missile base. Yep, so rocket buddies, assemble. And then we can do antimatter torpedoes. Rocket buddies, assemble. So that's 21 missiles. That's gonna be a pretty good chunk of damage. Okay, not enough damage. Fire all the things. And it looks like you are gonna have to run away in just a moment. Oh god! Alright, hopefully we can bomb that out in a hurry. Wow, okay. We're gonna have to retreat, you guys. I didn't want to do that. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Oh, okay. That's bad. That was a misplay. That was not a surprise. But they are going to be able to build up. I guess technically that means I can bring these forces down here to reinforce. So you guys are going here. We will get sweet, sweet revenge on you in a moment. And go ahead and send you over here because we need to recolonize Neo-Lee in a hurry. I don't know if our transport ships disappeared, if we were even sending transport ships. But yeah, as long as we can hold on to that front line, it'd be good. So, what's the plan? Okay. You guys should be going over there. No, you shouldn't. Alright, you're going to go over here. It's going to take you a really long time because we need to get those stargates up in a hurry. This is where having my big production up here and my war down here is a tiny, tiny problem. But hopefully we can get some good fighting in there in just a minute. So more stingers. Enter a battle. We have 16 of you guys. We have one colony ship that I really did not want in this fight. So let's see what we got. Hyper X, Rocket Buddies, assemble. Okay, first off, who are you firing on? You're firing on me, and you're firing quite a bit. So let's get these torpedoes out. We're gonna have to take the hit. So that's 3 and some change. Okay. Sure, why not? Says, hey, did you forget about me? Also, this is the Drachma, which we've seen before. Okay, Rocket Buddy says, don't you forget about me. And the Mech Torp, we're probably going to lose another one here in just a second. If I can't actually take one of them out. So that's 5 down. Let's not hit the retreat all button this time. So we're down to probably 2. Yeah. Okay. That's a problem, but that's why we have reinforcements. We knew we were going to take some hits. Alright. But this is where I don't just want to rely on huge bases. So look at all the shit I can steal from the Unas. Huh, cloaking device or class 15 planetary shields. You know, fuck it, we could just go for the cloaking device, I guess. Let's try. Didn't get it, but that's okay. Alright, build new colony, yes please. And we're walking out in space. Still Neo-Lee. And still trying to build up our people here. So we got a lot of support shit, a lot of support ships. And I wonder what the play is. Because E is well defended with 2 missile bases. FP is well defended with 2 missile bases. And we have all these people that are potentially coming for us. I guess we go for FP. We're just going to have to leave Zot on the table. Quick is absolutely not where we're going. So we'll just have to make do with what we got here. Meanwhile, we do have multiples popping out here from time to time. So everybody should be able to get down here eventually. Alright. I don't like being so reactive, but I think FP is going to be the play. So I mean, that means baiting them to go after Neo-Lee again, which is fine. I just don't know what the Marauders are, is the problem. How many years is this move going to take? 1 year and 1 year. So we should be able to combine our powers. This is the joy of going faster than other people. Once again, the 2 missile bases kind of suck, but we do have 4 mech torps. We have 2 more reinforcing, plus this one that's going to take forever to get over here. And you're not building anything because you're still building defenses for a while. That's okay. I still think Neoceres is important enough that we need to upgrade our defenses, so it's fine. This is fine. Nothing's not on fire. Here's a ship combat. Right, so more drachma. We don't want no drachma in your mama, I guess. Rocket buddies. The problem with getting closer is that these guys could get blasted out of the sky, but we're gonna go for the point blank shot anyway. So let's see here. Can I cheat here? Can I cheat just a little bit? 28 missiles is probably not enough to take out one of these. Oh good, we actually didn't get hit. Woo! Toasty. Alright, that's 63 of these. Okay, this is actually a really dangerous place for these rocket bays to go. So we'll kind of try to slide to the right. That is a 0 missile flying in the air. Okay, 43. So our healing is going to be good enough. Alright. Looks like the rocket buddies are in danger. Pellet gun, because we can have planetary shields somehow. Antimatter torpedoes, Hyper-X rockets, and run like hell! Maybe I take the hit for 63. The problem is with 63 of these is that it's going to kill most of my escort. So it's probably better if I just let those missiles go to waste. Because it's their waste, it's not my waste. So Ion Stream Projector, Omega Bombs. Alright. And this time, let us not hit the retreat all button. Okay, so unfortunately the Sure Why Not is kind of useless now. I think we have to retreat, and this time we just retreat you. Alright. So there we go, all the bases are dead. And we had a giant weird error screen pop up there, so that's exciting. Bomb it out. Yes. Oh, so the Saccharin don't like the early game. Everybody likes punching down in this game. I guess that's fine. So we got purple shields now. Look at us. We're totally advanced like that. Cool. All right, so it's important that we keep upgrading our ship because we don't want that to be an issue later. We're actually, NeoBM is about to get a huge population boost. There's another joke there, but I'm not going to make it. I made too many of those last time, and this is supposed to be a respectable channel and a respectable playthrough. RESPECT, tell you what this means to me. The rocket buddies are running to actually go to the stingers. That's fine. I think we're just going to take a blob, and maybe if I can hit their production... I mean, I'm not going to be able to take on quick. 81 missile bases is just too much. But if I can... I want to kind of shovel my way through here. And then I want to move forward? Is that the word I'm looking for? I can't go on Lee because they're able to fly there in a turn. Don't know what a digit is, but it's probably nothing very exciting. So we're going to have you focus on econ instead of bases right now. Alright, cool. So we're building. Another mech torp over here. Let's send you down there. And we can't actually change your stuff as you fly around, so this is fine. Cool. Alright. So everybody's flying over here. Let's take a look real quick. The Sacra. They're at war with the Meklar. They're at war with the early game, so LOL, good luck to you. They have a peace treaty with the humans now. The Alkari are dying in a hurry. You guys are kind of dying. We can't actually see the humans. It's the only people we can't see. And it looks like between you guys... It's interesting because my fleet strength is kind of stagnating a little bit. But some of that is because I got rid of some obsolete ships. So I'm firmly in 4th place, but by some measures, I'm stronger than the Psilon. We're going to pretend that. We're NeoHumans. We're very full of ourselves. It's a per capita thing. We're tiny and we're mighty, and that's it's a lot of dead factories. I'm doing the Star Sector thing. That's right, cross promotion between different series here. We are bombing out our opponents here and just saturation bombing everything. It's not a tactical bombardment. It's something that apparently people don't mind very much here. So we built 30 missile bases. Hooray, we're back to ships. Hooray. Neo New Earth is apparently doing a good thing. Can I put some investment into Neo Alpha? That'd be great. All right. Because we definitely want to get these pew-pews online. And we have our first one over here ready to engage. I kind of want to see how they measure up against these. So I may actually split off this group a little bit. I think if I bring 2 of the mech torps over here, I could do it. So maybe what we do is we bomb this to oblivion. We go ahead and move... Because this colony ship, it's going to take 2 turns to get there, right? Yeah, 2 turns to get there. So if we put you... We don't want to put you, like, in the line of fire. But we could always send the rocket buddies over to Neo Lee, along with the Stinger. We got 1 more year to get a 2nd Stinger. So maybe... We bomb this out. I gotta wait 1 more turn to do the move, and then I'm gonna split this up. I gotta go after Za again, so maybe by that point I can send some things. And I want to see the pew-pew-pews in action. I want to see if going for a large hull was a good move, or if I should have been sticking with huge, which plays into my faction strengths due to being able to fit more shit into stuff. So it's a fair question. It's a fair thought. Let's hit the next year button. So more pew-pews. And we're going to bomb it out. They were just sending people too. Psilons. We can guarantee ourselves cloaking device. What? Oh, Pulsar. I thought that was silent missiles. Well, let's get, I mean, construction's still good, but I think we're going to do force fields. Alright, so they did not catch us, fortunately. So let's establish trade with them. That's fine. Your tech is our strength. Our computer ability is working out really well. These people are going to die. So they sent 16 people from Za. That's what we call, in this playbook, a misplay. All right, so we got 2 Stingers here. Let's drop them over here. We got to kind of keep you in orbit. Well, they'll die, right? I don't know how this mod's going to work for sure. So if we put... We've got 1 mech torp over here and a sure why not. I need to bring the sure why not over. Just to make sure. And I don't think the rocket buddies are going to make like a huge difference down here in Za. So hopefully 2 of these is enough to take on 1 missile base and bomb it out. And hopefully to shoot all those things from orbit. So Neo BM now officially churning out lots of shit. Hostile territory size plus 77. Clean growth. Eventually it'll be good. But this is officially our first foothold here of all the places. Who knew? We're going to ignore Neo VN and Neo QR, both of which are excellent planets. Neo BM is where it's at. You can tell from the gas. I made a stupid joke anyway. Alright. Not even paying attention to my western border. We're going to build a new colony. And obviously, instead of FP, it's going to be, because we're creative, it's Neo FP. And we have Stargates. And only 1 turn costs this much. I kind of want ion drives. Ugh. But I think I'm going to go high energy focus. Oh boy. Master Architect, MC Escher in the early game Anarchy, brings you an offer of peace from our illustrious leader, AI Bundy. That's a no. So you're I'm not giving you peace until I have a firm path to here. And technically I do, but I need to make that path a little bit firmer. So let's go down here, and then we can possibly sue for peace. It's not really suing, is it? So 1 year and 1 year. So we'll get there at the same time. That should be fine. Like I said, the Stinger's not going to be super relevant in that fight. But if I can go ahead and push on to these guys, that would be amazing. So we have the Drachmas over here. I kind of want to see what the Marauders are. Is it bad that I'm like, I don't want to peace out with you guys because I want to see what your other ship is? And that's the nice thing about the Pew Pews is that they have the combat scatter now, so we could potentially decommission the Sure Why Not. That would be nice. In fact, if we feel this war winding down, we're going to have to ask the same question again. How do I build the Stargate? We build a Stargate like this. And it's going to be 2 years. Then who has our best industrial base over here? Looks like NeoFN is close, but it's NeoQR right now. So let's go ahead and queue up a Stargate. How many years would it take you to build? 8. I think NeoQR, that's good because it's on the other side of the nebula. So NeoQR, because it's easy to follow here. 4 years for a Stargate. I think that is totally reasonable, given that New Earth is just sitting here saying, we can do it in 2 years. Yeah, I guess you can. And we're apparently space rednecks like it's StarCraft. That's what the NeoHumans are. So NeoBM actually feels a little bit naked and afraid out here because we're refitting for industry, but I have a lot of support fleets. Like I said, I'd love to take out TOW as well. We're going to have to leave quick, and but hopefully that other stuff doesn't really matter too much. All right. So if we look at our freespyreport.com, Gearhead, they learned stuff. They learned stuff. They learned stuff. Cool. Okay, sorry, I just got a message. For once, it's, sometimes I'll read messages while recording these and it's like, oh god, but I read something, it's like, oh, actual good things for once. Who knew? Alright, so we're here. Let's go ahead and see what our PPUs can do. Ship combat, here. Enter the battle. You guys have they're bombers. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so the Sting Pew Pews are not like my primary here. But we can't fire on somebody. We're gonna have to fire on the Drachmas. Oh! That's damage. Sure, why not? More Drachma. Nobody's firing on the rocket buddies yet, so... I mean, you guys still have some scatter pack Vs. Wow, that's actually not nearly as scary as this. But we'll send the antimatter torpedoes over here. It's only 14 of these, so we should be able to take that hit. Antimatter's on you, and let's see what we get. I did say I wanted to test their frontline capability. So... Stinger missiles on you. Sure, why not? We can fire Stinger missiles at the planet. Auto Blaster! Okay. More Auto Blaster! More Auto Blaster! Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Okay, one Marauder down. Sure, why not? Let's see if we can actually kill this. Yes, we can. And then we can actually put you up here. Alright, so are you coming after the rocket buddies or not? So we can fire some more Hyper X rockets. We should be able to survive a hit of 63. We did. Hooray. I'm very curious. Okay. Now you're going after the rocket buddies, you jerk. Alright. Now, it's possible these auto blasters are not going to be able to do anything here, so we're going to back it up, and we may have to retreat here. Sure, why not? And fire all the things. Rocket buddies. Okay, do we need to back you up? We do! Okay. Once again, no automatic retreat here today. Ion stream projector. Phasor. You know it's nice when they all get deflected, so 2 missile bases, turn done. I think you guys have done your job. I think we'll do some hit and runs with a planet, as fun as that is. I don't think that makes a lot of sense, but we're doing it anyway. And then I'm pretty sure you're actually going to do no damage because the shields are too strong. The Sure Why Not did its job very well. But its day is done. And we're going to have to retreat our rocket buddies. And let's not hit that red button again. This is the retreat button we want. So the mistake's so nice we almost made it twice. Alright, so here's you. They're bombed out. We're back to full health, so we should live, and we do. Nice! And ship combat down here as well. Cool. It's just a missile base. Okay, so we know that these missiles might be somewhat relevant, but not super relevant. Okay. So we'll just tank the hits, because there's 3 mech torps here. And it looks like they have 15 shields. So once again, that's where the risk of the auto blaster being 20 doesn't necessarily work. Maybe I should have put a weapon on there that reduces shields a little bit. We'll play and learn. For now, though, definitely got their lunch. You know this beautiful steppe planet that's right here? Let's bomb it. Whoops. All right. You know this beautiful barren planet that's here? It's not dead. It actually survived. All right, so you missed that space amoeba eating you. The Alkari's been completely destroyed by the Psilon. The Psilon of all things. Wow. Okay, so Psilon can actually... Ooh, what are y'all doing? Are the Psilons actually at war? They're at war with the Meklar. I have a shot. Or the Gearheads have a shot. But it's like that Robin Hood Men in Tights thing. I have a shot. It's like we did our time machine thing where we say lose. I'm not supposed to lose. And now we have another chance at it. So colony ships. We're going to stick here. We got these here. Technically we didn't have to retreat. So I still don't think I can take on 82 bases. But I would like to take on this. So I think this is the move. We're going to do this here. We could just move all y'all down to E because y'all are the same speed. NeoBM's going to do its thing. So yeah, if the Psilons are coming after you as well, they are going to be sufficiently distracted. How do the Psilons feel about me? Seems like they're okay. The early game doesn't like me. The Unas are kind of not trusting. The Sacra, I don't care. Like, if we look at our status here, the Sacra are irrelevant. We're getting stronger every day. I think we'll be able to take on the Unas. I haven't been able to see what their ships can do. They certainly have some techs that we don't have. I guess the question's going to boil down to, is poking the rock here a good idea? And the answer might be yes. I mean, oh my gosh, they have... Are the humans... That's Earth. I think the humans are about to be dead. So that's just like Casus Belli. Is that the word for it? I haven't played Crusader Kings in a while. But that is our justification for war. To take back Earth. It's like, you know what? Those old humans squandered it. A bunch of pebbles aren't going to have it. That's for sure. So let's go ahead. Ship combat here. It's going to be the last turn I do this round, I think. We got drachmas for days. Actually a little bit concerned about the number of drachmas that are here. So if this doesn't work out, I guess we'll figure out what to do. So rocket buddies going down. And then we'll put you here. Like I said, that's 161 missiles. That might be enough to take, like, me out completely. So... my question is, how well can I stall? Like, do we just do some hit-and-run bullshit? I think the answer might be yes. So Stinger missiles, auto blaster. All the auto blasting. Oh, so many missiles! Oh, that you made the classic blunder. You tried to engage at point-blank range. Neutron pellet gun. Hyper-X rockets that are not really relevant anymore, but those guns certainly are. Rocket Buddies, freerocketreport.com. I don't think we're going to be able to penetrate Toe's shields, but I do think I'm going to be running away with the mech torps. Because that's just too much building for me to just lose it here. So let's kite with our rocket buddies, as we always do. And then payload delivery, if I move up one, I'm not going to be able to do anything. So we retreat with the mech torps. And the fly-by-wire missiles are not going to do shit. So here we go. Move it on in. The goal is to take out the drachmas. More auto blaster. I love it. It's such a fun weapon. Alright, so they're gone. I really don't think I have the ability to take down those shields. Like, we have no bombs. So probably okay to retreat everybody. We took out their battleships. So, in hit-and-run tactics, this is fine. We took out 23 of their things. It's one base. And then we can take on Za. That colony's destroyed. Yeah! Everybody loves me punching out the early game. They must have said a lot of shit. Okay, they actually sent 9 transports from somewhere. That's cute. Alright, so we have this collection of stuff, and everybody jumping back here. So I should be able to take out Toe next time. I think the bigger question is, how am I going to push on Rias? Maybe I need to consolidate a little bit, but I don't know how much time I have. We're finally getting a lot of stingers that are about to be here, which is pretty awesome. I'm a little concerned about what's going on here, to the point where I think we're going to go this way real quick. So do we have some skullduggery from the Meklar here? They kind of like us. They're at war with everybody else. What's the ship? A calculator. What are you calculating exactly? Because this is a very intentional place to go. I'm just trying to build a damn Stargate. Unfortunately, I did a bad job of turning off the auto spending. So 5 years now. My bad. 3 years now. So we'll fix that in a minute. But I think this is a decent point to stop. So this is Asher with Remnants of the Precursors. We have mostly wiped out these guys. We have a whole tail of a fractal to go after with the rock people. I still think the Meklar are going to be in position. But, oh my goodness. Cestus has been taken out. That was one of those planets that I wanted to get. And they're turning shit into Gaia planets now, which is exciting because they have that tech. But at this point, it's just like, you know what? They are trading blows up here. They're going to be sending their war production up here. That's going to open the door for me to go to the southern end or the other end of the map. So this is where we're at right now. It looks like we have 5 relevant players remaining. I'm going to need to build some more Stargates to make sure I can move shit around. In fact, I should probably go ahead and build a Stargate here. Yeah, that'll do it. This is Asher with Remnants of the Precursors. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's a fun time for everybody, or at least for me. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll do this again soon. Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments, or Modnar's been kind enough to post in the Reddit, or in the Remnants of the Precursors subreddit, about how the games are going and his thoughts from each episode. So thank you for that again. Great to see you all, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day, week. We'll get the next one up here a little bit sooner than we did the last one. Holidays tend to do holiday things. So next time, we're going to see if we can get the boot from Una's, or give them the boot from the boot. There's so many nebulas there, but so many planets to take as well. Happy trails. Take care.